Boom! Just having fun. Oh boy, here goes. This is like my 6th, 7th attempt at trying to get this how to overcome porn addiction video right. I usually always get my videos first takes. I never really care if there's mistakes, and I've been doing this a long time, so I consider myself a professional at making videos and speaking to people. But for some reason today I just didn't like how the videos came out. I watched them and they were really good, but I don't know, I've got into that really self-critical mode, which is good in a way because no one can be more critical than I can be of my own videos. Right, let's give it another shot again. So yeah, sometimes I just think everyone takes life too serious, me as well. You know, with some of these videos, it's like, of course I'm taking it serious and of course I'm helping people, but you know, you get people online that will criticize the video and they take it like I'm, you know, taking it so serious, where I am serious, but trying to, you know, make people happier and build more confidence, not depress people, and make people feel terrible about themselves if they watch porn. So I was thinking of coming up with something. Oh, this is just stupid, but I was going to say I'll do this video until this tea finishes, but I don't know, I'm just in a funny mood today. So, alright, let's get into it, right? I've got some good advice there, and I appreciate everyone who's been coming on the videos. And if you're new to the channel, this is not a war on porn YouTube channel. I don't like porn and I wish they had banned it, but I don't think that's not going to happen anytime soon, right? There's business, there's money in it, and that seems to be the most thing that this world cares about, apart from a few of us, right? So, yeah, what I was trying to say today in the videos earlier on is one of the best things I've found is to find a healthy distraction. When you're distracted and you're not thinking about porn and you've got something that you love doing and you enjoy doing, that takes up so much of your time and your energy and your enthusiasm, and hopefully if you find something that you enjoy doing, it always makes you feel good. You feel excited before you do it, you feel excited as you're doing it, and then you feel good about it after. So that's what I've been trying to say throughout today, getting these videos done. I found that works 100% for me. And I don't just mean you distract yourself and pretend that porn doesn't exist, because obviously it does, and you don't just pretend that you don't have a problem with it, right? But it's more a distraction of finding something that you permanently enjoy. And you know, you hear people say it a lot, who maybe have lived a bad life, or they've been in crime, or they've been addicted to drugs, and they find a passion. You know, there might be boxing, it might be business, it might be art, or helping other people, something positive. And once they get into it and they find themselves through finding a hobby or a passion, they're able to, you know, overcome their addiction with porn or drugs, or turn their life around and stop getting in trouble. So that's where the philosophy comes from, and it actually works. Try it. So it's just really about finding something to replace the time and the energy that you're putting into porn, because it can also be a boredom thing as well. There's a lot of different angles on addiction, especially pornography, right? It can sometimes be a thing where you get bored, and when you get bored you get lonely, and when you get lonely you get down, and then you want to be stimulated, you want some excitement, and also maybe if you're stressed out you want to release, and that's when you think, oh, I'll go and watch porn, right? That's one of the thought processes for a lot of people. I've been there myself. But if you're not bored and you are entertained, every time I say the word entertained now, that scene from that film, is it 300 Gladiator, are you not entertained? I don't know why I start giggling inside, have a little joke with myself. I'm not going to say that line. I tried to say it in the last video, it didn't come out funny, and people have said it before me so many times, but I'm sure some of you are going to comment that in the box below. But no, seriously guys, are you not entertained? Just trying to, it's such a bad joke, it's making me laugh lately. I've been laughing at silly things lately. It's probably because we're stuck in this lockdown, right? But yeah, let us know in the video, in the box below, if you're entertained as always, right? But no, seriously, a distraction's great, and if you need examples of that, right, I'll give you examples now. I know the gyms are not open, right, but when things were normal, you know, many times in my life I've dedicated many years going to the gym, and when I've been going to the gym, as memory serves me as best as it can, I haven't had a porn addiction and problem with it, right? Because that's all my time and energy is going into the gym. It almost takes up your whole life, and that's not a bad thing. And the result of going to the gym regularly and getting your confidence and getting in shape and just doing that positive activities leads on to other things, and that usually leads on to, I know for me and a lot of men, getting a girlfriend, right? I know these things are hard at the moment, but I'm speaking before COVID happened, and I'm giving people advice that they can take for the future, right? They call this advice evergreen. It's permanently going to work. It's going to be relevant, right? So make notes of these things, because you can use these, hopefully, please God, when we come out of this COVID-19. But try not to take yourself so serious as well. You know, I do have a laugh a lot. I don't always show that side of me on the camera, right? Because sometimes the topics I'm talking about, they're not really funny topics. But I try and have a crack and have a joke, the same way I would if I'm with, you know, with my mates in my everyday life. I'm trying to bring that onto the videos, right? I can't be someone else. I can only be myself and try and have a laugh with people and encourage people to laugh and stuff like that. Because if you take life too serious, it just makes it a nightmare. It's a lot harder. You don't enjoy it. And I think if you take overcoming your porn addiction too serious, that might mess you up. So it doesn't mean you make fun of yourself, and you don't make fun of other people for having addiction, of course not. But you can have a laugh, you can lighten up, and then you'll probably likely beat it quicker. I'll try and get this tea in. This is mint tea, by the way. By the way, I don't know if I'm slurring a bit, but I've got a fat lip, right? And it's horrible when I think I accidentally bit my lip eating fruit or food, and my lip's swollen up, so it feels like I've been punched, and I've got a swollen lip, and it's not hurting, it's just uncomfortable when I'm speaking. It's on this side, so as I'm speaking, it's kind of getting in the way. I feel like I'm speaking like Sylvester Stallone in Rocky with a slurred speech. So if any of you can think, why does he sound like that? It's because of the lip, right? Hopefully it will go down. Did one of you punch me in the night? I'm sure I felt someone punch me in the night and I woke up. I know who it was, you know, I'm on to you. But I know, seriously, I have got a swollen lip. I'm still doing these videos. But yeah, you've got to find something that you enjoy. And not just to overcome a porn addiction, just to enjoy life, your own sanity. I think that's the secret to life, you know, if there is one, right? I haven't figured everything out, but it's everyone. I'm quite interested in, a bit obsessive in studying and watching documentaries and learning about people, and I've always been trying to find happiness in life and help others. And I think it always comes down to you've got to find something that you enjoy doing at the end of the day. We're living with time, and I'm trying to put the pieces together. Hopefully a lot of you understood what I'm saying today and it hasn't gone over your head. And if you haven't understood it, then that's not the end of the world. How long have we been going for? I'm trying to keep these videos shorter than 20 minutes, because it takes 20-minute videos always take longer to upload, as opposed to ones that are about, if I get it 10-12 minutes, it uploads a lot quicker. It's a big difference. So yeah, man, I know it's hard, man. It is hard because of the lockdown. If it wasn't for that, I could give you a lot more concrete advice, but I'm still giving you advice that can work. So if you can work out at home, let us know. How many of you have got weights at home? I don't have any weights at home. In all my other houses I lived, I always had a set of weights. It's such an irony that I wish I had them now with the lockdown, but what can you do? But for those of you that have got dumbbells and weights at home, and even a bench or a pull-up bar, you should start practicing trying to break some personal records or get stronger or get in shape. That will help you to quit porn. But the advice I can't help always saying, I say it in every video because it's true and it's important. If you can, I know it's not easy, get a girlfriend, you know, get a relationship. And I know there's people out there, right, who still watch porn and have a problem with it, and they're in a relationship or they're married. Sometimes people write on my videos. I really appreciate that, by the way. I appreciate your bottle to be honest and be vulnerable, because I have to be vulnerable, and it's not an easy thing to do, especially for us men. So well done for that. So that wouldn't apply to you because you've got a relationship, right? But if you haven't got a relationship, it could be one of the reasons why you're hooked on porn. that was the case for me many years ago, because I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't want to be single, right? It's different if you want to be single, right? And like I said in my last live stream, there's nothing wrong with being single. But if you're single and you don't want to be, and you're addicted to porn because you haven't got the confidence to, or you don't think you're good enough to get a girlfriend, or you don't feel attractive enough, you should watch my other videos on confidence, attractiveness. I've done loads of videos online. All the information is there. But that's something you want to think about working on. I know at the moment, again, it's not easy because the clubs are shut, the bars are shut, most coffee shops are shut. Can't really interact with women and speak to people in general. So online dating is really the only thing. I'm not a fan of it, but it's better than nothing at the moment. Give that a shot. That's another thing about improving in life. You've got to give things a try. You've got to just try things and see how it goes. And if you don't like it, then that's not for you. You don't do it again. And if you do like it, then you kind of get into it. So I'm trying to encourage people to find something that they can get into and enjoy long term, so that can override their porn addiction and not allow it to take over your life. Because it's kind of, I'm trying to solve the problem of what leads you to watch porn in the first place, how to eradicate the negative consequences. So that's why I do bring in things and talk about social anxiety, because I know when you have that anxiety, porn can be tempting. I know when people are single and don't have a girlfriend, and they would like to meet someone, they don't think they're good enough, porn can creep in, or obviously things like boredom. And also, like I've been saying throughout this video, if you haven't got a hobby in life, or you haven't got a purpose, you haven't got something that you enjoy doing, something positive, it doesn't always have to be some massive fantastical thing like a lot of people promote online. There's nothing wrong with that, or because we kind of got like these collective ideas, and people think, oh God, I feel under pressure now, I feel judged by everyone because now I've got to be a superstar. That doesn't mean that. Finding a hobby or a passion, it could be you cleaning every day. That could be one of your hobbies that you love. It could be fitness. It doesn't have to be always something like celebrity or something that's so far out. If that's what you want to do, there's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't have to be that. Don't feel pressure when someone says find your, because I used to feel pressure when I was young, when people used to say to me, what is it you want to do, or why don't you do something interesting? And I used to feel a lot of pressure when they said that to me. It made me feel even worse about myself. But if someone didn't put pressure on me, if I asked someone, then I'd appreciate if they started giving me life advice or careers advice. But it would annoy me if someone started telling me, and it put me under pressure. And I'm sure a lot of you are like that. You don't like someone to make you feel obligated to do something. So I'm not pushing anyone. I'm just trying to steer you in the right direction, which would make you happy. And this makes me really happy. This is my passion, making videos and constantly facing my fear and motivating other people that are shy or lacking in confidence, or anyone who comes on the video who enjoys it. I mean, I got a message the other day which was nice from a girl saying she was looking for a male dating coach or some dating advice online to help her friend who's a guy, and she liked my video, so she sent him to help, and he liked him. So that's nice. I get a lot of those types of messages, and you can do that for other people if you like. What time is it? Hold on. Okay. So yeah. So comedy's good. Comedy can help beat porn addictions and addictions, because laughing can get you in a good mood and make you think in a different way. Sports, social, you got to kind of get involved in all these things as much as you can, and we have to kind of work around the restrictions. So if you can't meet people, then phone them up on the phone, join live streams like this where you can at least interact with people, send voice messages, or do a video chat with a friend or a family member. Do the online dating, give your best shot, get a good picture up of yourself in the profile, don't lie, tell the truth. Don't overdo it, but don't underdo it. Show your personality, show your interest, and let's see if you get any luck that way. If that doesn't work out, don't beat yourself up. A lot of us it doesn't work out for. Just be patient, and when you come out of lockdown, you can start hopefully meeting women in real life and not having to use online dating. It's not the platform for a lot of people. I don't do it. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm not against it if people want to do it, and if it works, then that's brilliant. Obviously, what else is there? yeah, most of it's positive distraction. I know this is going off topic, right? And I'm thinking, what's this got to do with porn addiction? But it will make sense. Sometimes watching a good boxing documentary about an interesting person's life can really, it can alter your thinking in a positive way. I was watching yesterday, I'm going to finish it off today, a documentary about Sugar Ray Robinson. It's called Pound for Pound. You can check it out. And I know a lot about boxing, but I didn't know that much about him. So I thought, let me check him out. I've heard he's one of the best boxers ever. I'm really enjoying it. He's a great fighter. And, you know, that stimulates me in a positive way. I'd rather be watching that than, you know, looking at porn sites and masturbating to porn and looking at these videos, then feeling horrible after. So that's good to get some encouragement. And then I like watching some films as well, some of the classic films, just to get just to learn things and educate yourself more. I like educating myself through learning about other people, documentaries, stories and stuff. And so it's just about getting creative and trying different things. And I'm trying the best I can to get this message across, because I always feel like, and this is a good challenge, it keeps things interesting for me as well. I always feel like, oh, some people might not understand what I'm trying to say. They might hear it the wrong way, and then they don't get the result that I want them to get, that I've got or other people have got. So that's why I do try and simplify my videos for younger people, and also I might complicate them a bit for people that are maybe understand it more, because everyone's different, right? And for new subscribers who don't know me, I'm trying to explain it in the best way I can to get the message across. But I suppose the main thing comes down to, you've got to take action as well. You can't just watch videos, get a bit of inspiration and then not apply it. So I hope that helps today. Become fearless. I'll see you next video. Comment your thoughts below as always.